this was more like a dialogue.
Shalom. Giving all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai B'Shem Rakakwadash. Shalom to the 144,000. And the rest of the elect out there, shalom to you all. Anyway, I'm going to entitle this video, Bish Nate, as in Bishop Nathaniel, teaches that we're in the new covenant. The second part of the title of this video is Captain Tazaryach. So this is a video I received on my notifications. Let me bring it up. Give me a second here. Okay. Tazaryach commented, and I clicked on this. It took me to his page. This is his Captain Tazaryach podcast. I'd have a conversation with Tahar on this subject. Doesn't even have to be public. So I wasn't sure whether it was him. I clicked on it. This page came up. He did a video yesterday. I didn't even watch it. And I responded back. Bear with me for a minute. I just found out today that Nate teaches the same thing you teach concerning the new covenant. We can have a conversation in the near future about this subject, which we will soon enough. And he pretty much left a comment. Let me come back to this again. I'm sorry. Give me a second. I hate when this happens. Okay, my input and impromptu debate with the Cap versus Assad. Whether it was a dialogue, discussion, friendly debate, hostile debate, it turned into a debate. You can both be cool with each other. You know, Super Bowl come around, you go with one team, the other goes with the other team. You got the NFL and the AFC, right? You're on a job, and you think they're gonna win. They think the other's gonna win. So that's a debate. You know, that's a debate. You know, that's a simple, friendly debate. Sometimes you bet on it and all that. So that was definitely a debate. So with the comment that he made, I don't know if this is he's angry with me. He wants to. He maybe he wonders why I teach the same thing that Hassad and Akkad teach. I don't know. But like I said, yeah, we'll get together soon enough, and we'll just discuss this. No problem. No big deal. Because at the end of the day, it's about truth. Now, if you go back 2-3 weeks, we were going at it, myself and other brothers in GMS against Hassad and Akkad. But in this debate, they're showing you that I'm not showing favoritism because we just had an argument, man. You know, they were saying one thing, it was over Gog and Magog. So this comes up, this discussion. So I said, well, I looked at both sides. I said, yep, Hassad and Akkad is correct. Correct on that. And I did say that Captain Tazaryach had some very good points. But at the end of the day, we're not under the new covenant. Like I said in this reply, that I cut it short. It was Bishop Nathaniel. We always listen to Bishop Nathaniel. And he was saying, them guys are stupid. How can we not be under the new covenant? And then he kind of lost it. He said, these BHI. So we were listening. So I said, oh, okay. I didn't know he taught that. Obviously, he saw one of my videos, probably this one, which was what? What was that, Friday night, whatever? It had to be Friday, last night. So he reacted to it. And what I found out with this, let me do this. Let me click on my actual page. Okay, I almost got. I didn't get that many hits in a long time.
There's an echo on my end.
But
Okay, no, it's good. Go ahead.
So now, but in Romans 2:15, it.
Yeah, that's when we said Romans 2:15. I said that was a good scripture to go to. But at the end of the day, we're not in the new covenant. Okay, so I almost got I'm a couple of hits shy of 5,000. I haven't got that many hits in a while. So it kind of went semi-viral. My input, an impromptu debate with Cap versus Hassad. Look at how many comments. 81 comments. That's a lot of comments. Okay, so that's where you put that down. I responded. Somebody put Cap got clapped up, and I did hit him with this and hit him with that. Let me see what else is there. So this really became like a controversial subject. And a lot of people said that they're confused now. Well, if you're, that's the sifting in Amos 9. If you don't know what stand to take, you're going to be confused, and that's the Most High. The Most High confused you. So now you're forced to take a side. Especially with IUIC saying the same thing that ISUPK is saying. Okay, so somebody said, Paul, you put too much trust in Paul. Do you all know what grace is? Yeah, grace. We're in between the old and new covenants, and when you speak about the old and new covenant, where do we stand? We're under grace and faith. Grace is when you are trying to get to class. The bell rings. Shalom, thanks for doing this letter. Complete slaughter. All praises to you, Most High. Hassad did that. These debates can cause a lot of confusion. The back and forth can cause strife. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Because the true believers are going to believe in one way. We're going to all teach the same thing. So somebody's wrong. Either Hassad and Hakkar is wrong. I'm wrong, which makes me wrong. And Bishop Nate and Captain Tazaryach and the IUIC and the ISBK are right. Somebody's wrong concerning the mark of the beast. Somebody's right and somebody's wrong. And if you're stuck in the middle, you're assed out. The captain needs to say the name Yahushai. Yeah, I pushed the word Yahushai. Grace is only for those that keep the law of God. Well, wait a minute. Why would you apply grace if you're keeping all the laws or keep the laws? You don't need grace. Grace is when you mercy is bestowed upon you because you broke the law. Every time Hassad tried to get his point across, Cap cut him off. I got to look at it again. I didn't see that. I saw them being respectful with each other. And this is why we don't do debates, because it's going to go on and on. Who won? What? Give me a second. Let's see. Somebody put in weight, but it's okay to sleep with harlots. Oh, I did a lesson on that earlier. The Most High told Hosea to get a harlot, and he had children with them harlots. That harlot. So if the Most High says it's okay, the Most High told him to get a harlot, get you a hoe. Most High made Hosea have children with that hoe. The captain won. Let me put this, let me see what I said. I said explain. Yeah, you just can't say you won. You got to explain. So my question to you, Tahar, is are you in the old covenant? Well, if I grew a beard, I keep the Sabbath, I keep the high holy days, I do as much as the laws say, I'm with the old covenant, because the laws that I got is from the old covenant. The difference between the old covenant and the new covenant is that the new covenant is going to be programmed. The laws are going to be programmed in our minds, where we're going to keep it, where it's going to be impossible for you to break the law. The Most High going to reprogram us. Let the video play. You do too much talking. Well, what's the title of the video? My input. So if I let the video play and not say nothing, where's my input? What you can do is go to the actual video. Okay, let me see this. Luke 22:20. Likewise, also the cup after supper, saying, "This cup is the New Testament in my blood, which is shed for you." Period. Not what GMS say. No, I'm just saying. I'm just quoting what the scriptures say. When you read about the new covenant in Jeremiah 31 and Hebrews 8 and 6, and there's other places where it's written, but those are two of the main places. It explains what happens when the covenant comes. All right? So we're not in a new covenant. If anything, we're in between two covenants. But like I said, I was surprised when I heard Bishop Nate say that we are covenant. And he kept using precepts dealing with the New Testament. Part of the new covenant is fulfilled. The part where Yahweh Shai came on the scene. It's not difficult. And at the end of the day, my stance is the same stance that Hassad and Hakar got. We're not in the new covenant. Somebody please read Ezekiel chapter 20. I believe it's the 30th verse. Somewhere thereabouts. Matter of fact, I'm going to go to that and then I'm going to close. I'm not going to make this long. Because I'm sleepy. Ezekiel 20. Give me a second. this is after the bombs drop, after America's done away with. Ezekiel 20 verse 37. And I will cause you to pass under the rod, and I will bring you into the bond of the covenant. It says, I will, future tense. He's going to purge out the rebels. So when will we get the covenant? When this destruction comes. The first that's going to get the covenant, the new covenant, are the ones, the elect that are delivered, like I said in previous videos. So right here, it cuts all that. This is talking about, this hasn't come to pass. This is yet to come to pass. Most High will restore Israel to her land. That's getting ready to come. So when we're restored back to our land, the Most High is gonna bring us into the bond of the covenant. That's when he's gonna give us a covenant. The first ones that's gonna be under the covenant are the ones that are elect, that are changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. We're gonna go to the wilderness, as Ezekiel 20 says, and we're gonna put the whole planet Earth in order. And we're going to be killing a lot of Israelites that's not going to accept it, that are outside of America, Babylon. And then there's some that's going to accept it, some that's not going to accept it, and they're going to be purged out. And the ones that accept it, the Most High is going to deal with them and raise them up. And the children that we have, they're going to be born right in the covenant, and they're going to be programmed to keep the laws. And that's all I want to say. With that, I'm gonna say, and like I said, this is really a stumbling block, because now people are forced to take one side to the other and worry about it. Do I got the right side? I'm not worrying about that. I know I'm on the right side. All right, just like I know I'm on the right side with the MOTB. And when the MOTB actually comes, and you have to make that decision whether you're gonna take it or not, then that's when reality is gonna hit you in the face. There's a reason why we say we got 100% truth. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom.